Everybody, Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball. His speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about the great players in the game, Paul Goldschmidt is at the top of any list. Known for his offense, defensively he has made great strides. In fact, in 2015, he won the National League Gold Glove Award at first base. Helps his infield out tremendously, and an asset over at first base. One of the players to watch in this ballgame.
Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Cueto's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win, so this is the place to do it.
Mookie Betts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Ozuna. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Mike Trout gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, we'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, Matty, his fastball has a lot of movement because he throws that two-seamer. Going to run into some guys, run away from others. Very difficult to square up.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, we got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he means to this game, how he impacts it defensively, gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. The key for them here today.
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
In now, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. With a moment now, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Manny Machado over there at shortstop, one of the better athletic shortstops in all the game. But we all know what he does offensively. Defensively, a ton of range. Can do a lot of different things. Very versatile. Remember, he also can play a strong third base as well. In fact, he won the Gold Glove at that position in 2015.
Tap foul at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, you think he looks dialed in? How about 2 strikeouts and then a good pitch right there to get ahead of the number 3 hitter?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. David Ortiz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And a swing and a miss by Ortiz as he can't make contact there. 1 away.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Smoke toward the hole. Murphy with a dive. The throw in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Batting 6.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Nolan Arenado now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Nolan Arenado touches them all. And the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Over to Ortiz in time for the double play.
This is a nice play up the middle. You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire on to first for the double play.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The NL leads it 1-0. Welcome back to beautiful Colorado as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one from Coors Field in Denver. Jose Fernandez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 16, Jose Fernandez.
Manny Machado leads it off here. Bottom 3rd of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Hit the other way out toward right field. One away here to begin the 3rd.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Due up next is Salvador Perez. And that misses for ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
High and deep to straightaway right. Cespedes going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now 2-1 in favor of the AL.
Well, the problem with a guy that's wild out there is that when he does find the strike zone, it's not always going to be in a good place. This fastball is dead center of the zone, as we see here on Show Track. That is not where you want to be leaving that pitch.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, a pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
This would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In the dirt here, but fortunate advance. Before the pitch, a move by Fernandez, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 1-1. 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Just checking.
Three and two now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the American League 2 and the National League 1. Marco Estrada will come in and pitch now.
For the American League, number 25, Marco Estrada.
Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Buster Posey.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy as the National League has come back to even things at 2.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Here's Starling Marte.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, this one drops. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Here's Corey Seager, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. On the ground to the right side. Altuve has it. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Jake Arrieta will be the new pitcher.
Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Now at the plate, David Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Arrieta into the windup. 2-2 on its way. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
This fourth inning's not starting out any better than the third did.
Ortiz on the move. Ground ball right side. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Here it comes, 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Backhanded. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Two runs on 2 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Down and away, ball 1.
It counts 1-1.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. AL leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Aaron Sanchez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 41, Aaron Sanchez.
Paul Goldschmidt is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's Nolan Arenado as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Two is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
You could tell he never did want to give in to him out there. I don't blame him. That first home run was all I needed to see.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Here's the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Bradley comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. It's a ball and a strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Bradley. Still going back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if they really had much of a shot at getting him at the plate, but that's good work to keep the other runner at second base.
Yoenis Cespedes comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
3-1, here it is. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The NL's on top, 3-2. Max Scherzer will come in and pitch now.
For the National League, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready now, Salvador Perez. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Nope.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
So stepping in, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Trying to hold the lead. Hit in the air to right field. Cespedes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
So striding in, Mookie Betts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
One-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Drilled right back up the middle. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece.
The center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball, but no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Into the box, David Ortiz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Cole Hamels will be the new
For the American League, number 35, Cole Hamels.
Buster Posey stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You can't try to outthink him up there. just get a good pitch and square it up.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. And he gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Starling Marte stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball 1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Corey Seager will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll snap one over to third. And he'll dive back in safely. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now, after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Julio Teheran will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
And there now is Miguel Cabrera. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Miguel Cabrera.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Robinson Cano will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Teheran sets. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
All even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado, and it's now 5-3.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
The left fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. And it's now 6-3.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Salvador Perez will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. 3 runs already home here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. Now, you can't let the emotion enter the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Outside, 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. To 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And let's take a look at the location of that final pitch here on Show Track. And you're going to see that even though he had a home run earlier in this ball game, they decide to come right back after him up in the zone, and they get him to swing right through it.
Jose Altuve will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Cespedes. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The AL out in front here, 6-3. Kelvin Herrera will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Nolan Arenado will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Three and 0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes on 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
First and second here with nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hot shot toward third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Up next for the National League.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Marcell Ozuna. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
One strike.
Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. And he's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Yoenis Cespedes stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Hit hard to short. Machado has it. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Noah Syndergaard is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
34, Noah Syndergaard.
Stephen Vogt is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit. And all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Ian Desmond will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Eric Hosmer will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
2 out, nobody on. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. American League goes down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Stephen Vogt will stick around as the field.
Now playing right field, number 21.
Ian Desmond will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
Eric Hosmer will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Corey Kluber will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Kluber sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first two pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Perez is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. High in the air out to center field. Desmond has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ben Zobrist will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 18.
Drew Pomerantz will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 31, Drew Pomerantz.
Xander Bogaerts is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Out in front of it, strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pomerantz sets. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 8th inning now in this all-star matchup as you get a look at the line score. The American Leaguers leading in this one as they close in on defeating their National League rivals. Matt Wieters will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Wieters.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Manny Machado will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
No strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes is there. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go in the American League. They still lead it 6-3. Xander Bogaerts is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 2.
Stephen Wright is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 35, Stephen Wright.
Addison Russell will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
They've let these guys keep hanging around and hanging around, not able to put them away. I tell you, this game, it's far from over. They're not going to go quietly.
Will Myers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Will Myers.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2. Here it comes. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Vogt will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Chris Bryant will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Chris Bryant.
starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Bryce Harper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And he's going to get a visit from his catcher here, because even though he got away with that last pitch, it was right down the middle of the plate and nowhere near the target. And this is not the guy you want to start missing your location with.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's a lead for the American League, 6-3. Addison Russell will stay in the stop.
Now playing shortstop, number 27.
Will Myers will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
First base, number 4, Will Myers.
Chris Bryant is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Bryant.
Jerry Familia will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Jackie Bradley Jr., as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Cespedes. One down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 27,
Jose Altuve struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Inside corner, called a strike, 1 and 2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Stephen Vogt would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Carlos Beltran will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. There goes Altuve. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the American League 6 and the National League 3. Carlos Beltran will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 36.
Alex Colomé is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 37, Alex Colomé.
Odubel Herrera will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bradley is there. 1 away.
And with a 3-run lead here in the 9th, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt
you. Hit hard down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Buster Posey will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's grounded foul. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Altuve for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And hey, how about 2 for the price of 1 to finish things off here? He gets the double play grounder here to dig himself out of trouble and picks up the save.